So when we look at an x-ray, we always have like a system of looking at every x-ray. So before you even get to what may be relevant for a referring clinician, especially a chiropractor or a dentist or any other clinician, you'd have to go through the x-ray in a certain way and look at all the other things, the soft tissues, the alignments that are not just spinal related. It's also the soft tissues, the bowel gas, the organs that are not obvious, calcifications, the lung fields, mediastinum, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, there's a lot before we even get to look at their bones.
Well, there's several reasons. One is that all we do is imaging. We know imaging very, very well. And when you put the referring clinician together with the radiologist, you've got overlapping skill sets. So the referring physician or referring chiropractor has a very good idea of the clinical scenario, but radiologist has a very good handle on all the technical factors and reading the film. And when you put those together, you get the best outcome.
My pleasure is to pick up the other things on the film. The chest mass. I picked up a lung abscess the other day. I picked up a pneumothorax the other day. Immediately phoned through to the chiropractor. That's the part that I enjoy, because then I really feel that I'm doing a good job and giving them something that they probably are not trained to recognize.
It's completely different what a chiropractor looks on an x-ray and what a medical practitioner does. But the strength of a radiologist is not really to tell the chiropractor what the angle of the lordosis is, but mainly to see what else is around it. The human body's got significantly more to it than just the spine, and usually the pathology is somewhere else.
I think it's very important. I think we're in a very strong medico-legal situation where you need to be acutely aware of everything that you're doing may have a legal implication. And when a radiologist gives a report on some x-rays or other radiology, you get medico-legal cover through it. It gives the chiropractor or dentist a whole lot more security in what they're doing.
Well, basically what we do is imaging. We know imaging very well. We know all the technical considerations in imaging. We have a wide variety of expertise with, say, in my case, in regard to the abdomen and chest. When you're looking at spinal x-rays, you're not just looking at the spine. You're looking at the chest, you're looking at the abdomen, you're looking at the pelvis. We have all of that other expertise for the multitude of other pathologies that may arise, as well as the technical expertise in the spine and in the joints.
I think everybody has their strong points, and this day and age everything is getting more and more specialized. So unless you really get somebody who's very specialized on what they are doing, you just won't get the best. And it gives it has two main advantages. One is that first you're going to get a diagnosis right, and second, in case something goes wrong, then you are backed up by an expert opinion, that an expert person has read your films and gave you the opinion at the time, hopefully correctly.
But I do a lot of CTs and MRs, and particularly with the spine, that helps me a lot. Because when I see patients, when I see the spinal x-rays, I know what it's going to look like on CT and on MRI. And that really, really helps me with my diagnosis.
Well, I think there is so much technology available. And I think that today a chiropractor who takes a film in his rooms, wherever that may be, before it was a story that there was this one copy of the film that would have to be transported somewhere and read, whereas today he can have the confidence, or she can have the confidence, that the film can be taken, immediately sent, and a number of people, especially a specialist radiologist, can have a look at those films and offer an opinion without them having to do any real manual work with those images.